Got two major pieces of news that are saying it's bullish for the USD, core durable goods orders and GDP quarter over quarter, and then we have one piece of news that says that we're supposed to be bearish for the USD. So the two pieces of news that say that supposed to be bullish for the USD would be bearish for, by implication, would be bearish for the Nasdaq, and for the E-mini S&P, or the S&P. It just comes down to, you know, what the market wants to do. Once it absorbs the news, after, give it a little bit of time to absorb the news, and see what happens. You got a press conference and then pending home sales coming up. That's not even showing any data from today. I don't know what that's going on there. Oh, because it doesn't. I guess that doesn't open until maybe. I'm not actually sure, but maybe it doesn't open until 9:30. That one. Maybe this one trades, you know, off hours because it's futures. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert. I just trade it. And, oh, that's the S&P 500. My bad. I was trying to look at this. Same thing there, though. None of these are moving. I was just trying to look to see if I had what kind of levels I had on these other. Sometimes I have marked up different, like different charts. Sometimes I'll have different levels, but same levels, but sometimes I'll do more or less. And I don't know. I just wanted to verify that they're both similar, at least, or have the same levels. 14375. Yeah. I'm just actually looking for a profit of 1,500, and then I'll be done for the day if I can get that. So what I'm hoping is it will at least go up to you know, maybe like up here, this inversion level. Just gotta wait for the market to do its thing. I know I'm talking like an expert or something, but I'm just, it's just commentary. Oh, my bad. Hold on, I don't want y'all to see that. Private. I'm gonna end this video because I'll when it gets closer to my take profit, I will most likely, if it does, right, I'll most likely do another video. We got to give it some time to do whatever it's doing here. Well, it fulfilled this Fibonacci to the 1. Let's see, but we still have this gap up here. And you know, it's gonna want to come up here and tap this 14,500 level, I believe. Alright, like I said, I'll record the last half of this video in a minute. It may get ready to go right now though, so maybe I'll just hold off. Maybe if I just record, keep recording, I won't have to upload 2 videos. That would be nice. Kind of would like this to all be one video if I can. I mean, this thing, I'm wondering if the news was like already priced in, because the news is supposed to be bearish, but it's been moving down and moved down. It's been moving down, right? All week, starting, well, mainly yesterday, it crashed. I don't think that's an unreasonable take profit. So anyway, what I'm saying is, if the news was already priced in yesterday, basically people were anticipating the news, because there was news yesterday too, though, but yeah, bullish for the USD. Bearish for the USD. So that was two different ones. Anyway, you see what happened. And, you know, generally speaking, most of the time, you know, London sets the low of the day, or if there's a pop in one direction between, a lot of times that'll be the low. You know, if not, sometimes New York will pop down below both of these, or pop in one direction and then it'll go the opposite direction. So hopefully this is the pop, and hopefully it'll go up. Originally I had gotten in somewhere down here, and then I took additional positions, and each additional position that I took, originally I took 2 positions, and then I ended up taking like another one here, and then another 2 more right here, or something like that, or 2 over here, 1 more over here, or something like that, whatever. Anyway, I ended up taking 3 more positions up here, so it brought my entry average. I took 2 down here and 3 up here, so it averaged me like right here. So from there and there, like you can see my executions. If I show you my executions, I bought here, and then 2 more here, and then one more here, and this is in line with what I want to do. What I mean is not only be in a winning trade, but have a minimum of trades. That's what I gave myself a talk yesterday, and I said today too, and you know, I said that's what I want to do. Obviously, everybody wants to have a winning trade, but the key focus of what I was telling myself was I want to have fewer trades. You know, I want to not be changing my mind. You know, if I'm wrong, then I want to, in other words, you know, wait and be patient, and not just do a reversal every single time, you know, because that really, I've lost a lot of money doing that. every time you do it, they charge some kind of whatever the commission is. I should know. It's bad that I don't, but uh, we got more news coming up at 10 o'clock. I like Deborah. I like Deborah. I think I'm gonna stick with Deborah. She really something amazing. Sorry, I was talking to myself. I forgot I was recording. I don't know if y'all heard that. Come on, baby. Let's do this thing. I like, hopefully it'll go ahead and finish up. I don't know if it's gonna try to wait till 10 o'clock to do what it's gonna do. Pending home sales. Supposed to be higher than expected. Supposed to be bullish for the USD. But I mean, let me just go ahead and do what I should have done already. We hadn't even tapped into that yet, so no doubt that'll happen. But you know, really, you hold up, you got this. I'm not an expert by any means on any of this stuff. I just think, you know, that's probably something that's gonna want to get tapped into. My sell limit is up here, but I'm not gonna need that much. If we get up into here, I'm probably good. I don't want to get greedy, you know. I want to just take what, you know, take something out of the market, you know. there's another trade after this. That's what I tend to forget. Like maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you know, next week there'll be a trade. For sure next week. This is a good trade right here. I mean, this is fantastic. If I just got out right now, that would be amazing. I just think it's got a little bit more in it. It could have a lot. It could have a lot more in it. Let me look at something real quick. So basically, let me get rid of this, and let me draw what we can have a reasonable expectation of, either for this week or next week. Is a reaction, you know, off of maybe this level or this level, maybe. Also, too, there's basically the order block up here too, or like, you know, whatever you want to call it, supply zone. So this supply zone lines up with this 14,750 level, and we may have a reaction off this inversion level right here. You know, something like a retracement off of that inversion level, and then maybe goes higher next week, and then maybe next week we get a reaction off that, or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, there's like a yellow line there. I'm trying to remember, see, I think that's one of my indicators. That line right there, previous days, I guess high, low. Oh, something else to note. Daily range. I was talking about that in one of my other videos. Daily range. It's about 270. I just used these right here to measure from the bottom of the move. I find 270. 270 is right here, so that's basically the daily range. So in other words, you know, if this is the bottom of the day, right? Because see, what could happen is potentially it could bounce off this fair value gap and slam down, or bounce off this inversion level and slam down and make a new low before going up here. If it maybe it doesn't go up there, but anyway. But if this is the low of the day, which it would make sense for most of the patterns that I see concerning the daily range, well, the 24-hour period here, usually it will dip into one side or the other, and then it'll go the opposite direction the rest of the day. Like a lot of times, you know, I'll see that pattern, right? If you go back and look, you'll see it too. It doesn't happen every day, obviously, and I don't know what the percentage is. It may be like 60% or something, or 50%. I don't know, but it's just something I've noticed. Anyway, but if this is the low of the day, which, like I said, typically London will set the higher low of the day, but if this is the low of the day, what makes me skeptical is New York has not opened yet, and there's not that much further to go to get the daily range. So I'm wondering, there might be some craziness that happens between 9:30 and 10:30, because at 9:30 Wall Street opens and starts trading, and then at 10 o'clock we have that new home sales. And the volume does not even start until 9:30. So, you know, at the very least, I expect to tap into this. If we don't get a strong, like, bearish reaction, if it just blows through this, then I'll expect a reaction off of, again, I'm not trying to sound like an expert or anything, but I'll expect a reaction off this inversion level. But if this happened to be the low of the day, like I was saying, then we could expect, you know, a range expansion up to here, which would coincide perfectly with this key level. The reason you can't see the orange key level is because that's where I have my take profit, my sell limit for my buy order. Same thing. So anyway, but that lines up perfectly with that level. So I don't know how long I would have to hold it, because like I said, anything could happen at 9:30, anything could happen at 10 o'clock. It could bounce around, and then maybe, you know, get up there or even blow through there, or, you know, get up there maybe tomorrow. But like, look at yesterday's range. That was certainly larger than the average. So, you know, anything could happen. It would sort of make sense in light of the size of this range. By the way, there's a, if you have that book, Street Smarts, by Rash, forget who the author is, but Linda Raschke, and then there's a guy. But in that book, it talks about when it opens close to the high of the day and it closes near the low of the day. You know, that's like a Maribazu or whatever. But what it says is, the book says that the next day you can expect, you know, most likely some kind of reversal or retracement. You know. So yeah. So we should be good for that 1500. It might be released now or at 9:30 or at 10 o'clock. I'd like to just get it now, obviously. Or is that locked? But that's the daily, you know, the quote unquote average, right? The average daily range, or what do they call it, ATR. So our take profit is well within that average daily range. We should be good to go, considering how big that range was yesterday. Could see a reaction off of that. Or I could just blow straight up through it. This is where it's hard not to count your money sometimes, you know. That could be the hardest thing about trading. Sometimes, like, you're like, oh, I get a little bit more, or oh, I got this much, or oh, now it like turned around. Now I was gonna get what I was gonna get, and just all that, just all mental. What do? I think it's definitely going to go up further in there. It's not just going to like tap it and then go down. It definitely needs to get up in there. But you know, market can do whatever it wants, I guess. I just know that sometimes when Wall Street steps in, it's just, it could be heavy-handed, you know? It could be good or bad for me. I think I should just take my profits and just chill, wait for the pullback, because I think there's going to be a pullback. I'd like to get that little 1250 round number there if I can get it. If it pops up, it may not, but if it pops up, I'll probably just get out. It seems like there's a collective conscience, you know, where when I have a thought about getting out or something, that's when the market starts moving, like in the other direction. But let's see. In other words, sometimes it seems like I'm not the only one thinking the same thing. Especially that Wall Street's getting ready to open. Like the other day I was in a trade, 9:30 hit, and it went the opposite. I was winning. I was like making money until Wall Street opened. That's a bearish engulfing there. I'm hoping it'll run up real quick and wick, where I can just get out real quick. Like maybe on this next candle. Like, you know what I mean? So still have that bearish engulfing be good, and then but it just go real quick up and let me out. A little bit higher. Hopefully on the next one it'll go a little bit higher. Eight minutes. 7 minutes. Oh. Take the money and run, dude. Why can't you do it? Why can't you just take profits? You know it's going to be a pullback, like on down. Why am I like trying to milk that last little up push that I'm hoping will happen? I don't even have volume on here right now. Yeah, I do. It's down here. So the volume of that bullish candle was very high. But like I said, Wall Street hasn't even opened yet. It's probably my chance right there. One more. We're going to get a little push up. When we get to that 5-minute mark, people are going to start getting a little maybe nervous maybe about Wall Street opening, if I had to guess. So you might start seeing more people take profits. As soon as this candle closes, it's going to be very interesting what happens. Told you. I think that's going to be about it for right now. Should I wait for Wall Street to open? Because it may be good. It may be good. They might be ready to buy, you know? I mean, let's look at this thing, right? It's bullish. That's the daily. Let's go to the 1 hour. What are they going to do, y'all? Come on, just wick up real quick. A little bit higher. All right, 2 minutes after this one. There's probably going to be a scare right here. There's going to be a lot of people doing a lot of different things before this Wall Street open. It's going to get a little bit crazy right now. Acceptance is the key, whatever happens. It's not the news release, but it is the release of a lot of volume into the market. They could bring it down before they go back up, but it could just go straight up. the thing about it is that daily range, we're almost closer to the top. So I mean, I'm wondering, would it even make sense for them to sell? I don't know. Maybe they'll just buy. We're about to find out. It's about to go off. "30 seconds. "15 seconds. "5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I told you it happens so fast. If I had access to the 30-second chart, I'd be showing that probably, because that was a bullish 30-second candle right there. I'm looking, if I can get 1500, that's what I'm looking for, and I'll be done for the day. Even though this is a 1 minute candlestick chart, you can kind of watch the ticker up here, and you can kind of tell where the 30-second closes. Because I would have to pay extra for the 30-second candles. Which I will one day, soon. All right. Not exactly sure how much profit that was. I might have to look on the recording, but that was good. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm done for the day. Actually, I can look here and see what my starting balance. 4772 right here. So let's do this math real quick. So sorry, I was reading that message. Basically right here we put this number down here. 51. Oops, y'all weren't supposed to see all that now. I never said I was perfect. 51 49573 minus. That was a godsend right there. That was a gift from God right there. Cause look at what it's doing right now. I do not need to trade no more today. Oh, but hold up. Peep this though, cause I was trying to put a little trade on practice account. Where did my little here it is. I'll go ahead and take that little profit there. That was just on my little practice account. For my little Express account, practice account. I'm tripping because oh, look at that, it says 666. I'm tripping because it starts on 0. Did y'all know that? I'm not used to that yet. But that's my practice account. But this is my other combine. This is my other combine right here. Alright, so let's see how much I made today. I went over, which I don't really care like because it's not that big a deal because they don't penalize you that much. If you go over $30, they might they're not gonna necessarily say that you need to they might say you need to make $30 more, which is not that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really splitting hairs over that, it's not that big a deal. But when you come over here, hold on, let me just because I'm gonna put this in my notes. But I was just wondering what I clicked if I hit that. But when you come over here, what it'll say is it'll say whatever. It'll say best day cannot exceed 50% of your total profits, and then it'll say there'll be a message somewhere about how you went over or whatever. But this is a total godsend and a total blessing today, because if you look at this, it says don't let your account go below $49,474.88. And you look over here, I started at 49,958, and as you can see, I finished over here at 51,495. So that was a huge day for me. This is a huge day for me, and it's only 9:30, and I'm already done for the day, walking away, because my goal is my plan is I'm gonna go ahead and knock this, God willing, you know, go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna go ahead because, you know, God, you know, is having mercy on me here. And I am gonna go ahead and because I believe I am, because I believe it, because I know it, and I'm going to make it happen. That I'm going to pass this trading combine for sure, and you know, and then I'll have 2 trading accounts. I'll have to pay another $150, but I gotta refresh this. Did it happen again? Anyways, but yeah, it'll show you like. Let me see what it says on this one. Right here. Best day cannot be greater than 50% of your total profits. So I just need to make an additional 30 on this one. I'm not like 100% sure what that is. Close. Weekly P&L. Maintain. I'm not actually sure if I can even trade that one. 7275. Look what happened after I took my profits. I'm not saying it's not gonna keep going back up or go. I'm not saying it's gonna go down. I'm out right now. It ain't my problem what happens at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be a casual observer. But if you look at my execution, check it. Look where I got out at. 14,457. 14,457.00. That's right. That's right where I'm holding that cursor. My bad. Hold up. Right about there. That's crazy. That's crazy. I got out right there and then it went down. Boom. It may keep going back up, but it doesn't matter to me, you know. At this point, I'm done for the day. Total. 4772. 7275. What's the 7275? 7275. That's my Express account. 7275. What's this 4566? Is that even on here? You see that? 4566? No, I just got the 4772. Let me refresh this page. I don't know. With that thing, it might mess it up, but... Yeah, I just got this 4772 and then a 7275. 4772 and then 7275. This one looks like that one's not active for some reason. I might have to ask about that. I think I might have failed that one. They closed it. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. It don't really matter. Point is, I passed, or I got that Express account, and then I'm about to pass this one, 4772. Now I gotta wait for 6 o'clock for that to update. 6 p.m. That's gonna be like, that's gonna be 6, 7, 8 hours and 15 minutes from now. But yeah, So there it goes. That's a probably optimal trade entry right there. New York session optimal trade entry. Boom. So you would enter on the 61.8. This is old school ICT, fundamental ICT. This is like basic ICT right here. This is time and price and just directional bias. That's just good old fashioned, simple, pure and simple, good old fashioned trading right there. That's as simple as it gets right there. So, you know, as long as you have these quarters levels, and as long as you got your daily bias, and as long as you are figuring out what's going on, and the main thing that I mean you know, you have to look at the whole flow. I'm not saying I'm not an expert, but it's very, very common to see price dip down below, and that's ICT. I learned that from him. Okay, that's what you call that's just old bar chart talk right there. You know, like basically like so like for the day, right? So like for the day, if you look, I'm gonna clean this up. If you check this out, that don't look right. Why does that not look right? It went down, right? And now we're looking for it to go up more on the day. It looks not like can't really tell what's going on anymore on that. We gotta back out. But this is the new day right here. So that bar chart. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the economic day, and the bar chart is showing you true day, which would be I think it's called true day, because that's basically I think what it's showing you is from like yesterday at 6 p.m. and then that's why it's showing that heavy dip, and the fact that we're just now barely trying to get it back above it. But you have to just see it in your own mind what I'm talking about. You can see it on the chart a little bit, but you can't go to like bar chart and like see it on the daily because it's not charted that way. You'd have to draw it by hand. But if you look, this is the midnight open right here, and it dips down below and it starts going back up, and that's a very common thing. And like I already said, this closed near the open, and it opened near the high and it closed near the low, and it was a huge range day. So I'm definitely expecting more upside for sure. Like I said, there's this supply zone up here. We might get there next week. I mean, we could get there today or tomorrow, but I would definitely bolo that supply zone and be on the lookout for that. And if it hits that supply zone, I would be a seller up there for sure. Like no doubt. I would probably be a buyer anywhere below any good entry I could find below this. I'd probably still be looking for a buy, even below this maybe. But tomorrow we have this. the reason that I'm kind of like dragging this video on is I want to see what happens at 10 o'clock, but I don't necessarily need to record it. Alright, so this pullback right here, definitely expected for sure. I'd be a buyer right now. I'm just telling you, I would have bought right here. And I would have said, yeah, hell yeah, look at that. But the thing about it is, we just tapped into this fair value gap. And there's also a optimal trade entry there. But, you know, it could bounce off this 79% retracement level. Or it could just blow through here. These are my old levels for that trade I just took and got out of. So delete those. What was that? Delete those. Yeah, so right now I would be in drawdown because I would have bought right here, and I might have bought again right here, you know, and that happens more than I would like. I'm true when I say I would have done something. You know, I don't. It is what it is. I'm just telling you, I would be in drawdown. I would be like, oh man, this trade's going against me. I need to reverse it and whatever, it's gonna blow down. I would be fit to be tied right now, man. I am so blessed and glad because I had my originally I was only in 2 positions, you know, right here, and then I got in. Yeah, I was in 2 positions right here. I got in 2 more right here, and then 1 more right there. So, because I was in all 5, that's what gave me what it gave me. Just nicked exactly what I needed. I mean, how amazing is that? I mean, wow, glory to God, praise God. I mean, I'm not perfect, but like, I gotta give credit to God, the universe. I mean, that was amazing. Credit to Jesus, straight up, because he created everything. So pretty interesting. Basically, if this breaks down here, then this Fibonacci is invalidated. But what's really going on is basically we're just probably tapping into a demand zone. So to see it a little clearer, we can go on the 5-minute. So you could say that everything from there to there is demand. 5-minute. We probably can call it 15-minute demand. And then if you wanted to dial it in, you go down to the 1-minute. It already tapped in there, though. See that? I almost missed that. I mean, I knew it was there, but I almost forgot about it. It already tapped in to this, which I was looking to try to find exactly where that would it be. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe maybe you could say this little area right here. At this point, I'm not I'm obviously not too sure what's gonna happen. It's probably just gonna blow down through there for whatever reason. Just because I've seen it happen over and 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 over to me directly. To me. But yeah, that would be like your lowest point of demand there, and then once it breaks that, I don't know. I just don't. Okay, so if we topped another one more, I just want to, while we have some time before the 5 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. Let's just look if it makes sense. And why it would make sense if we top for the day here. We know the range for the day is 270. So would it make, is there a reason for it? It might just go down. There's not really any levels down there. And like I said, we're due for this reversal. So I still believe in this reversal. I believe, I'm not surprised that it reacted off this fair value gap, obviously, at all. Okay. Now I know I drew this here, but looking at it this way, looking at it from this time frame, 15-minute, I probably should have drawn it there. In which case, we're still good to go, because we just tapped into that 79% retracement level, and it looks a little messy on my chart, but I know what I'm looking at, and that's what matters. But I still believe in this setup up here, either one of these levels or this order block up here. You could refine it. I'm just waiting on 10 o'clock, and then after we see what happens, we got 3 minutes. But I'm gonna refine this order block up here a little bit if I can. Oh, I'm spitting on the screen, sorry. Let me get off of it. I don't want to accidentally click anything. Alright, so right here. 2.5 minutes. So the highest point of supply would be like up here. Woo! Does that thing go down more? Can't see anything right now. Alright. 1.5 minutes. I'm still bullish on this ultimately. I know that candle looks really bad. That candle does not look bullish. I know, but I think it just doesn't scare me, you know? Maybe it should. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to switch to the 1 hour chart. Let's, when is that 4 hour? So the 4 hour is actually closing. Okay, so look at this. So we didn't engulf. You know, if this was going to be bearish, then we would expect to see, maybe on the next candle, it'll be a bearish engulfing or something and totally invalidate this sort of a doji here. Can't really see anything, so I'm going to just look at what we got. Literally, I couldn't see anything. So, all right, 15 seconds until that news drops. Pending home sales. There we go. Let's get on something where we can see. Let's look at what the numbers actually are. That fib is still valid, technically. The numbers came in much higher, which is supposed to be bullish for the USD, which that should be bearish for, should be bearish, fundamentally speaking, for the Nasdaq. But I'm still bullish on the Nasdaq. So, because, why am I bullish? It doesn't feel, doesn't feel like smart to be bullish right now on this, because like this candle is so ridiculous right here. And all that volume. Actually, the heaviest volume was on that, that was a doji up there. So okay, so that's a clue. 15-minute doji. Why am I bullish on this? I'm bullish on this because of, even though it looks really bad right now, I'm bullish on this day because of what we had happen yesterday. So we did get a little retracement. I was able to capture profits out of it. I just thought we were going to see more. So obviously the next thing, if it wants to go down, be to break this low. It'll probably retrace after that, maybe give you another optimal trade entry, possibly. Break this low, and then, you know, maybe retrace a little bit and then be done for the day, and then we'll trade more tomorrow. But that's my narrative that I think it's about to unfold here. So I don't know. Maybe this thing's gonna go down and make a new low today. Maybe I was wrong about that. About it being an overall bullish day on the daily, you know. But it's still very early. Anything could happen. It's not even 10:30 yet. Literally anything could happen. So there's no telling right now. Just have to be bolo, you know, be on the lookout. Anyway, yeah. So I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that we had a reaction off the fair value gap. I'm just surprised about how steep and fast it was. Anyway, I'm gonna get off this video, and you can see what happens. You can check the charts for yourself and all that and whatever. So, all right, cool. Well, thanks for watching, and yeah, all right, peace. Looks like it's trying to go up, isn't it? Alright, thanks for watching. Alright. Peace.